Yo, what's up, guys? Good day, good morning, good evening. I hope everyone is great so far. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. Another day, another dollar, hopefully another W, guys. Yesterday was actually pretty crazy. I will be going over yesterday's trade here in a second. But besides that, I hope everyone is fine so far. What's up, Dennis, Tony B, Tim Alpha? What's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. First, like, good morning. Yesterday was so funny. Big profits in Euro USD, gold, and German 30. Amazing. W, Tony. Let's go. Absolutely smashing it. That's what I like to see here. Yeah, we got new all-time highs on gold again, guys. Honestly, not the best time to be trading for me personally because I just really don't like all-time highs. Um, but let's see what we get today. It is looking pretty interesting because we just broke out. We did create all-time highs, but we might get a little bit of a pulley here, a pullback, so we can, hop in on the buys here. Yo, what's up, Matthew? Good day, man. Nice to see you in the stream. Let's get it, guys. So, without further ado, let's start the breakdown. So let's hop on over to the charty Marty. Alright, so I hope you guys can see the chart here. So as you guys see, actually let's start off on the daily as always, right? We'll do the top-down analysis. So the daily candle did close bullish, but it also closed with a top wick and a lower wick. So it's more or less a type of indecision candle where based off that, we don't know if we can see the continuation to the upside or if price will like to start to retrace maybe back down into 2784. So that's it's a interesting thing to keep an eye on. But overall, based off this candlestick how it closed, price could go either way, and we see that right now it is continuing to push higher. So that's the thing that we gotta take note of. Now coming into the 4-hour time frame, we see that the 4-hour time frame is very bullish still. We see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So you guys know we want to buy, or I personally want to buy at a higher low. So right now price is at a higher high, and ideally I'd like to see price pull back at 28.25ish for a nice high probability buy, or above this 1-hour range. But then the possible profit margin or the possible TP area is a little bit small because we're trading all-time highs, right? So that's that. So let's go down into the 1 hour time frame, and here we clearly see some nice market structure, right? We see this market structure point over here. This was the highest point where price got to yesterday before coming back down for the retracement. And then we see that all throughout this range, price was, you know, struggling to break past this area the entire after New York session and Tokyo session over here. Then we had a bounce down here during London session, so this was a nice buying opportunity, which I think we ended up sending signal buy signal over here on the signals channel, so that was a W. And then we got the breakout. So based off the breakout and based off this previous two market structure points, we can now anticipate that, okay, the highest probability area to wait for pullback will most likely be down here, because this is our 4 hour resistance area. And typically what was once resistance, if we get a breakout and it pulls back, this typically likes to turn into a support. So that will be the break and retest setup on like the highest quality highest probability play here, waiting for a pullback into this area, wait for a buy signal, and then take buys up, right? And then the second possible buy area would be right where price just pulled back into. Now I do have to wait another 20 minutes for the stock exchange open, otherwise I could already be kind of looking to take a position over here. But I will stay patient, stick to my plan, and wait for the stock exchange open. Yo, what's up, Wayne? Big sales coming on gold soon, could start today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, sooner or later we'll definitely start pulling back. We just don't know when, and we just gotta react to what the market is doing right now. And right now the bulls are still very much in control, so you know, we got to keep an eye on current price action. We're currently still bullish. That could obviously flip, right? If we see huge bearish momentum coming in and we see the bearish breaking structure to the downside time and time again, then now we have more verification that we could look for short-term sales, right? So yeah, so that's basically the two possible setups I'm seeing here, right? Break and retest above the 1 hour high. Now, since this is a 1 hour zone where we could potentially take a trade off, it is a little lower probability than taking a buy based off a 4 hour zone, because you guys need to remember, the higher the area or the higher the zone and the time frame, the stronger and the higher the probability of the trade once price gets there. I hope that makes sense. Yo, what's up, Salama? Welcome, bro. There's too much divergence in the 1 hour and 4 hour. I'm waiting for the smaller time frames to align as well. Yeah, I would definitely not sell into this yet. Definitely wouldn't sell into this. We're still bullish on all, I think, on all time frames right now. Yeah, we're bullish on all time frames since London session here, especially on the low time frames as well. Short term, right, we were bearish from this point to this point, so you know that could have been a sell for short term. But here we had a breakout structure, and since then price has just been creating higher highs and higher lows the entire time. So if you guys are looking to take sales, ideally you want to wait for a clean breakout structure on the low time frame, so such as something like this where we have the higher low being created right now. So instead of creating a new higher high, you want to see price create a lower high and then a new lower low, and then come back for a new lower high and try to get in on the new lower high area right here for a short-term sell, because over here you would then basically have your breakout structure, right? If price breaks and close below this low, then on the low time frames now you would see price shifting bearish, and on the higher time frames you will typically see a type of a rejection candle and close back below resistance or something like that, so, or a double top, whatever. So that's, if you guys are looking for sales, that's what you actually want to wait for. Let's see. Could just be creating a bull flag, maybe. What are we cooking today, Salama? Hopefully cooking buys again, hopefully, but we're back at all-time highs, so I'm not really liking that. Not really liking that, but you know, we'll see if we get something today, and if we don't, then it is what it is. But I wanted to go over yesterday's trade with you guys. So yesterday's trade was very interesting. I called this entry on the live stream. I got in with a super nice entry here with a big R multiple. So this was a 2.6 R multiple possibility. Price was chopping after we got in. Let me put it on replay actually. So just so you guys understand, my entry confirmation, right, was this candle over here, and you guys see this is a huge candle and it is an indecision candle, but it reacted based off my support range where I had a fair value gap down here, and it bounced off and rejected. But I was like, if I were to get in here, I would have to have my stops right below the zone and then my target into all-time highs, and the R multiple would be negative. And typically I need at least a 2R multiple for me to be interested in taking this position. So I was like, I did already get my entry signal, but I want to wait for a better entry opportunity. So that's like the difference between getting in on a pullback without having a previous verification or a previous entry signal, and the difference between already having your entry signal but waiting for a better entry area. So that's what I waited for. So price started pulling back right into the fair value gap that I had marked off, and I decided to get in on once the bearish candle was forming. And now this you could basically consider this a little bit of an aggressive entry, because I didn't wait for the candle closure, but it wasn't really aggressive at the same time because I already had my entry signal, which was this 5-minute here. So either way I would have been in this position over here, but I decided to wait for a better entry position. So like I said, we got in, and then price pushed up, came here, and then how can I forward per candlestick? Yeah, so then we saw this candlestick like absolutely dump, and I was pretty sure I was about to get stopped out. You guys can rewatch yesterday's stream, pretty funny. I was like, yeah, nah, now we're coming for the stop loss, whatever. And then the next second we see price actually, the buyers take over and flip bullish, and I was like, forget what I just said, let's just smash TP. And we ended up smashing TP and even coming way higher than that. So I was at a point I was up like 1.5k or something. So then I decided to move my stops to break even because it was already pretty late in session. It was already 5 p.m. my time. So typically I would like to be outside of the position or at least break even at that time. So we pushed up, I went break even, and then you guys see we came back down into this area, pushed back out, and then I was like, okay, now we could very likely, like if this volume holds up, we could very likely just break out and hit TP, right? So I was just relaxing and letting price do its thing, and you guys see ultimately it ended up stepping me out here at break even at 5:45, which is totally fine. So I ended the day, the first day of the week and of the month actually, in break even, which is fine for me. I'd rather take a break even than taking a loss. But I do know that a lot of you guys on the stream yesterday did end up capitalizing on this trade, so that's great. If you guys close some partials over here or close your full position, that's great, and that's a great start to the week. So yeah, that was a trade, guys, for yesterday. Overall, good trade and correct bias. Just the volume wasn't holding up because it was already that late in session, so that was actually my only worry at that time. And if we would have held this right with the open stop loss position, we would have ended up getting stopped out here during London. But honestly, I personally never hold trades overnight, so either way I would have probably closed out over here at TP1 and then just called it if I wouldn't have been break even at that time. But yeah, that was yesterday's trade, guys. How do I mark support and resistance levels? Yeah, I do have videos on that. Definitely. I have on the free trading course, I have the support and resistance video there where I explain it. But just to keep it short, I start off on higher time frames on the daily and 4-hour time frame, and then I just see where price has reacted previously and put a zone there. So let's say we go on to the daily here. So you see I have a daily zone over here, and I have it there because here, based off this area, we had a big bearish reaction based off this, so this was a strong resistance. So here it also acted as a resistance, and then we came down, broke above, came for a retest, and then it acted as a support. So when we're just looking at the daily area, we see that here we had a previous market structure points, and then after that we just see bullish candle after bullish candle, so we don't have clear market structure on the daily time frame. But when we go to the 4-hour time frame, suddenly we see more of the price action. So now that I've marked off my daily range, I can now go ahead and readjust this to also the 4-hour range. And if we look at the 4-hour, we see this clear rejection here. We see a break and retest right into this area, and then a push out of this area. So now it's not just a daily area, but it's a 4-hour as well. So now it's a stronger zone. Then what else do we see? We see price approaching this area and then rejecting back to the downside. So this leads to believe that this area is a strong 4-hour range where I could possibly take sells or buys from. So here we have the same break and retest back into the 4-hour range, and then we broke out, right? I hope you're following along. And then if we zoom in a little bit, what else do we see? Like current price action. We see that price reached this area and rejected 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Came back into the other 4-hour range and now broke out of this range. So this was our previous 4-hour resistance, and guess what? We'll call this the 4-hour zone. And what do I typically like to wait for? Like it had happened before, time and time again, right? Break and retest. Here, break and retest. So this is gonna be the high probability area where we'll be looking to take buys. I don't know if price can get there today or tomorrow, right? We're gonna have to wait and see. But this is the highest probability area based off the 4-hour time frame trend. So I hope you understood that. And then basically I just go down into the 1-hour time frame, and the 1-hour time frame is the lowest time frame where I would place a zone. For example, this 1H zone. So you see the turquoise zones, those are the 1-hour zones. Now these zones are not as strong as the 4-hour and the daily area zone, but I can still feel free to take trades based off these. So right now price is at a 1-hour range, and I know for a fact that the highest probability trade will be down here. But if price cannot make it there and starts to reject this area, I can also feel free to take a trade based off the 1-hour range. No problem, Matthew. I hope you understood. I do not use RSI. No, I used to use a lot of indicators back in the day, but for me personally, just wasn't working. The only indicator I use right now is the 50 EMA, this white line here. But besides that, I don't use indicators because they just end up cluttering my chart. Unnecessary for me personally, because I found out for myself that less is more when it comes to charting, or when it comes to everything basically in life. Let me put this on the 1H zone. Holding GJ from 190. Let's see. This is GJ? Yeah. Oh, you're swinging this W. I knew that price was going to come and fill this gap at least, and it did. Look, it did fill the gap, close above EMA, pushed out, rejection here of the support, currently forming W. So yeah, it still has definitely potential up to 194 at least. So that's a good trade, bro. W. It's the exponential moving average, and it's the 50. So based off the previous 50 trading days, it's the one I use. And honestly, it is a very good confluence, honestly. Like, let's say you were to take these buys here, and you wait for breakout structure. So this is high and low, that's your breakout structure over here. Yes, you could take this, but the safest trade will be once you see price actually bouncing above it right here, for example, or closing above it. So that's like an extra confirmation that now price could, you know, shift back to bullishness. Or here we were below, and then we have a breakout, and then we see it bouncing above it, and then we see the breakout here. So this would be another opportunity to get in based off of rejection of the EMA. So I like those kind of trades. I think on Monday, I think yesterday, there was also pretty nice opportunity here based off the EMA. Yeah, down here. So this is a perfect example of why the EMA can be very strong. And if you use it as an extra confluence, if you see something like this and the trend is overall bullish, right, and you get a nice bounce off of this, this is what you want to see to use the EMA to support the overall direction of your trade. And now once it starts breaking below here, I mean, that's a total different strategy, right? But once it starts breaking back below, and if you're still in the bias from down here, then you know you could basically close out here, because we will see a short-term switch in the trend, which we got, and then another switch in the trend to the upside, and so on and so forth. Less is more. I use market structure, fib levels, and RSI. Yeah, like, you know, everyone, what you guys want to use, like, for every person something different works, right? You know, there's people trading ICT and so many different concepts, and their chart is full of stuff, but they're still making money. And then there's people that actually have a chart like this, super naked, without anything, and they are also making money. And then there's people with intermediate like me, using a few indicators, using a few price action zones, and also making money. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you use. If it works for you, that's perfectly fine. And I would never ever talk bad on anyone else using different strategies or whatever, because at the end of the day, if you're making a bag, bro, you're chilling. Like, congratulations, right? So that's just me. So we have 7 minutes till stock exchange open, ladies and gentlemen. So far, I'll be honest, it is rejecting very nice my area of interest. Very nicely. If the stock exchange would have already opened, I would probably already been in it after this rejection candle stops below this, and target into hopefully new highs, maybe a 1.5 because it's all-time highs. I think this would have been my position if the stock exchange would have already opened. But a rule is a rule, guys. I gotta wait it out, because typically if I take trades before stock exchange, I would just get stopped out unnecessary due to the stock exchange volume. So I would rather wait it out. I make profit, then make stupid decisions and forget my strategy in moments of stupidity, then blow the profits. Oh yeah, Danny, I've been there. But exactly in those moments is where you have to practice discipline. You have to. So that's, you know, that's why they say that trading is 90% psychology and just 10% like strategy and analysis, because it's not just a saying, like, it's a fact. Your job as a trader is not to just make capital or money, but to be able to preserve that money. That is the challenge. It's not a challenge to win a trade and win a few, lose a few. It's a challenge to keep your winners and cut your losses short. That is the challenge. But that can only be changed by you. You are the only person in control of the trades that you take, right? I would love to tell you, like, yo, there's a secret strategy or a form of a meditation or something that you could do in order to improve that. Maybe yes, you know, maybe there are a few ways on how you can meditate and you know, do some exercises to practice patience and discipline. But at the end of the day, it's you versus you. So you have to be willing to look yourself in the mirror and just be like, Danny, you have to stop committing the same mistakes again and again. But this time you really have to stop, bro. If you keep turning in circles, right, your results will always be the same. You have to change something in order to see improvement and in order to have different results, right? So the beauty of trading, no two traders trade the same. Plus, I think it's good to have that mindset, because then you get to talking and hear people trading journey and personal experience. Yeah, Matthew, facts. That's facts, bro. I can't meditate. I just need someone to punch me in the face when I'm out to trade without my strategy. Punch your face? Bro, punch yourself in the face ain't gonna cut it, bro. Punching yourself in the face ain't gonna cut it. You're gonna end up all blue and swollen, bro, if you do that every time. Yo, what's up, Chris? Welcome. We're looking for buys here. I'm still waiting for stock exchange open in the next 4 minutes. You guys see a new time. I put a timer on the stream on the top right corner, so I hope you guys like the timer. It's in German time though, so at 15:30 is when I'm gonna be looking to start to take trades. Hopefully, ideally I want to wait for a pullback back into this 4-hour range. maybe a double bottom down here at the day at the 1 hour range. But if we start breaking out and creating all-time highs, I'm probably gonna be holding off because I don't like trading all-time highs. So we'll have to wait and see here. Yeah, the secret trading strat. Yo, what's up, Niles? Welcome, welcome. Damn, I got the entire fam in the stream. Let's go, guys. I see you. I appreciate you, and I see the dedication that you guys have showing up every day. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, we got 2 minutes. It is looking, oh my god, this is such, guys, this is a so beautiful pattern. Like, this is a breakout structure with the highest probability breakout structure. If this candle closes above, it has to close above this white line here. But this type, like, there's 3 types of breakout structure. I really don't want to go over that too much because I have this in my trading playbook. So anyone interested in getting my trading playbook with my strategy in form of a ebook, you guys can feel free to click the link below and check it out. But this is BOS number 1, where we have a lower low, higher low, no, lower high, higher low, and then a higher high. So it's basically like you could literally draw a trend line to the upside. When you see price approaching your support and doing this, best believe this is the highest probability buy position after the break that you can get. And you guys see this, we're popping out right now because this breakout structure is really what you want to see when you're looking for buys. Then there's the other way. There's the double bottom breakout structure where we have equal lows, right? And then we have the break. This is a type of a medium probability breakout structure. I mean, honestly, it's also high probability, but I like the other one more. But on this one, we have a double bottom and then a break and a close above, so you could get in at the breakout or at the pullback and then take it up, right? That is the second breakout structure. And then the third one is a lower low. Wait, what was it? I have to think about it real quick. Wait, what was the third one, bro? Yeah, it's like a... Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this one. Yeah, so this is the third one, guys. Where we're approaching support. Let's say our support range is right here. And instead of price bouncing off support, it comes lower than the support. Takes out the lows, takes out stop loss and liquidity. And then immediately shoots up and breaks the previous structure point. Over here, right? So this is the third variant. This one is also a very good breakout structure, especially after if you're trading based off liquidity, right? If you have a liquidity grab and you had a break and a close back above, this is also a nice indication for buy. So those are basically the 3 breakout structure setups that I typically like to look for on the lower time frames to have a higher probability of the trade going in my direction. And these are bullish breakout structure, and then there's the bearish one. I was in this trade. W, bro. You closed? Yeah, bro. Closing at all-time highs is super smart. Were you still in the trade that you sent in the signals here? Or you got out at break even? That was a crazy trade, though. I was still sleeping. I was sleeping like a baby. Otherwise, I would have taken these buys as well. But yeah, we have a stock exchange open. We have a nice breakout. We're currently pulling back into it, but it's all-time highs, so I have to really, honestly, I wish it wasn't all-time highs, guys. That's so unfortunate. But let's see, like, if price can basically just, right, create a leg extension and break out, like let's say, for example, all the way up into here, and close above on the 15 or 30 minute time frame, and then pull back into this 5-minute area, or maybe even into this 1 hour area, but maybe even into this 5-minute area and then reject out of it, I could theoretically take buys here with stops below the wicks and then target into the highest the price reached before starting to pull back, because now we will basically be trading in a range, but right now there is no range there, right? This is all-time highs there. We don't know how far price can continue, so I don't like taking trades based off that. So I'm gonna hold off here and wait a little bit, see if we can get a pullback. The bounce for 20 minutes after the 1H down. Oh, down here, bro. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, this was perfect, bro. Like I said, if we would have had stock exchange open already, like here, and then I see this, and then I see this, I would have gotten in here 100%. Stops below here. Target a 2R. And we would have already almost smashed TP, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. Didn't get in because I followed my rules, so it is what it is. Futures ist all-time highs noch nicht erreicht. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Yo, that is actually pretty interesting. We still have some range to go. Yeah, so all-time highs on futures are around, how much percent is this? Yeah, 0.3% away. But if once we hit it here, we might see a reversal on gold. Qué pena no cogerlo. Era bonito trade, sí, bro. But that's part of the game. It is what it is. I don't mind missing out on this. I just really don't like all-time highs, bro. Yeah, bro. So let me make this oh, we also have news though in 25 minutes. Jolt's job openings from Jolt. But typically the Jolt's job openings don't really have a big impact in the market. Not that big. So I'm not really expecting anything crazy. So I wouldn't mind. Whoa. I wouldn't mind taking a position beforehand or maybe right after. We don't know. So let's see. Yo, the signals trade is crazy, bro. Dude. Guys, if you haven't joined the signals, you guys are missing out big time. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. We're in a crazy winning streak right now. Alright, it seems like we have a possible fair value gap area down here where I would not be that opposed to getting. Not that opposed, but like me, just being realistic, this is not a high probability trade. So I would probably just get it with a 0.5 risk maybe. Just for a quick small trade if we get a pullback there. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you guys follow a few trader influencers, but 2 weeks ago, I just noticed, like, I just heard that yesterday, but 2 weeks ago, like, one of the traders actually died. So it was a little bit sad. I didn't know him personally. I did exchange some words with him, though. And I was like he died of cancer. I think it was like 26. And yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys, like, just appreciate what you have right now. Appreciate your health. And always Tell your loved ones that you love them, because you never know when it's the end, right? So it's just a small emotional moment here. Yo, what's up, Balka Trades? All good. I'm inside in one single group for gold they make in 1 minute scalping, but I prefer for my entries. Well, a 1 minute scalp is crazy, bro. 1 minute scalp is crazy. How do they even send the signals in 30 seconds? Yeah, Matthew. Yeah, bro. But hey, that's life. He's better now. I think he was in big pain. What's up, Elias? Yeah, obviously, Tony. Obviously, there's delay, bro. Like, if they get in on the 1 minute time frame, they're like, my entry is here. If you don't see it in the matter of 5 seconds, and they get in here, and when you see the trade, it's already here 2 minutes later. Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Our signals are like, you have time to get in, typically. Like, at least 20 minutes or 50 minutes or 10 minutes to get in. And then it's like you hold it throughout the entire day. It's like more like day trades that we send. Yeah, I want to wait for pulley here. Which also, this will kind of be the previous structure point at this break structure here. Hab einen Funded-Account gestartet, hoffentlich schaffe ich die Challenge. Let's go, Elias, ich drück dir die Daumen. Denk dran, ich würde maximal 1% pro Trade riskieren. Dann kannst du theoretisch insgesamt 10 Trades hintereinander verlieren, bevor du deinen Account verlierst. Wenn du dir aber da auch ein bisschen unsicher bist, dann 0,5% pro Trade und dann versuchen, das langsam zu skalieren. But the people only see big profits. Take care, family. Evan's way better. Evan's way is better. Yeah, it's facts, guys. Like, there's no need to rush this journey, really. The person that dedicates more time to understand the market and understand the strategy and their emotions, those are the type of traders and people that end up being successful. The people that try to rush everything and try to skip the process, they usually end up losing money and quitting trading. So, you know, trading is literally like any other business, bro. It takes time. It's like when you go studying or when you go to school, right? Yeah, the 1 minute can be super fun, definitely. I tried it out, I think, for like 1 or 2 weeks. For me personally, too much. The 5 minute is the lowest I would go for looking for entries. 1 minute is a little bit too much for me. I do use it, like, you know, for market structure confirmation, for example, something like this, and the bounce of the EMA and stuff like that. Absolutely no problem. But for me to specifically just be on a 1 minute and be looking for entries is just a little bit too volatile for me personally. So I would rather just stick with a 5 minute. Back in the days, I stick with like 15 and 30 minute entry signals. So I was super day trading type, swing trading type shit. It's a little bit too small. It's probably gonna have us waiting after news, probably. Oops, I wanted to clone this. Thank you. Just make this visually appealing for you guys. I just like this when it's so satisfying. And then we'll put it in the middle. There you go. That's great. We do have news, Elias. We have news in 18 minutes here. It's the JOLTS openings, but it's not gonna have like a big impact like CPI or PMI or NFP. But we do have news, yeah. You can also see that down here. JOLTS job openings on TradingView. No, I do not trade Bitcoin, bro. I do not. I mainly focus on gold right now. I do have my eyes on a German 40 NAS 100 sometimes. But Bitcoin, I do not day trade. That means I can't trade with my funded account. You can check that on the funding page that you have and check out the news and for what news your account is blocked. Because like I said, JOLTS openings is not going to really have a big impact, so maybe your funding prop firm doesn't care about those news. But if you want to be on the safer side, just wait like 5 minutes for it to pass. Yeah, like Denny said, depends on your prop firm rules. You could check that out on their website though. Yeah, 2 minutes after news rule. Buy FTMO swing account and you're safe. Yeah, bro. True. Yeah, I mean, I think that most of the prop firms don't allow to trade CPI, PMI, and NFP. Like, those are the three biggest news events that impact the market big time. So those are for sure blocked if you have an account where there's news, where news trading is not allowed. There's also different accounts that allow news trading. For example, the FTMO swing account. Let's see if we can get a pullback, guys. I really want to see pullback back into this area here. I think it's yeah, we have a 15. This is a 15 and a 5-minute fair value gap, so it's a double. So the double, the better, guys. The double, the better. What's up, Mukam? No, you're not late, bro. You're never late. Haven't taken any trades, so you're theoretically not late. You did kind of miss the breakdown, but you see this right here, what I'm looking for. I'm basically looking for buys. I just don't like the prices already, you know, that high and creating all-time highs again. I just don't like trading all-time highs. But if we get a nice rejection here, I wouldn't be opposed for like a short-term buy from this point to this previous high point, you know, depending on the stop loss size. This could be possible to R multiple maybe. But I'm glad you made it, Mukam. Happy to have you here, bro. Like I said yesterday, if you have questions, you can always feel free to drop them. Did you end up watching one of my, a few of my videos on the free trading course or not? Not yet. Yeah, you did? Let's go. That's great, bro. Which ones did you watch? Did you watch all of them? Yo, all good, bro. You know, take your time watching. It's better to take your time to how do I say, to absorb the information better. Because if you like bench watch the trading information videos, you might end up forgetting stuff and stuff like that. So I personally also like to just take my time watching it and then also take notes and maybe rewatch a few videos until I really understand what I'm hearing, right? So that's just a tip. I have like an entire, literally like a book full of notes. When I first started trading, I was writing, so I definitely recommend that. But it's just for me personally, like I can learn better when I write it down. I don't know how you guys do it. Yeah, you got the notebook going on. W. You're welcome, bro. Yo, let's see what we get. Right now, the market is like dead. It's maybe gonna be something like yesterday. At what time did we start getting the pullback yesterday? Yeah, at 4:55. So yesterday we started pulling back in around 7 minutes, and then the pullback lasted 35 minutes. So we might get something similar today, maybe. Obviously, the market is not always going to do the same, but if the market starts pulling back in the next 10 to 15 minutes, then we might get something in the next 30 minutes, maybe. It has to pull back though. Hoy tiene resaca el mercado de ayer, mucha fiesta. Te lo juro, bro. Mucha fiesta. Y no para de no para con la fiesta. Míralo. Going crazy. Mach gerade meine erste 25k Challenge mit deinen Signals. Schon viel gelernt. Let's go, Just. W. Ich drück dir die Daumen mit deiner Challenge, Bro. Take it easy, take it slow. But mit den Signals, Bro, ist eigentlich sehr wahrscheinlich, dass du passt. Let's go. Vor allem die Kombination mit Livestreams und Signals. Like, if you combine signals with live streams, guys, you're literally skyrocketing. You're skyrocketing your learning curve, which is crazy because I trade the same strategy, almost the same strategy, like Dennis. So you guys see the real life action of the trades here. You could take the same trades I take on live because it's for free, and then on the signals as well. Ja, richtig anwenden. Ja, Bro, das kommt mit der Übung. Das kommt safe mit der Übung. Du entwickelst auch ein Gefühl, wann du persönlich zu Break-Even gehen willst oder wann du den kompletten Trade schließen möchtest und so weiter und so fort. Like, you know, that's up to you. Oh, bro, price is choppy. It's probably waiting for the news release in the next 9 minutes. And then tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow, guys, we have a lot of news and PMI will have some impact. So tomorrow I'm not gonna be live. I'm gonna be live on Thursday. Yeah, I'm gonna be live on Thursday instead of tomorrow because I don't like that, you know, this big amount of news and they all like after stock exchange open. So it's just gonna have us waiting and not trading either way. So Thursday we'll be back, and then Friday obviously also no trading because there's NFP. So NFP is one of the biggest news. You really don't want to trade that day because before NFP the market is pretty much dead. During NFP goes crazy, and right after NFP is a little dead as well, so I was like, yeah. But Thursday should be a good day to trade. And actually today as well, so let's see. Come on, Gold. What are you even doing, bro? You keep doing the same every day. Every day. Yo, here, guys. You see this? This is literally the same that we just got earlier. This is the breaker structure I love. So if I were been awake here, I would have taken this juice right here. Stops below this low, then new higher low. Target into these highs. 2R. Boom chagalaka. It's actually that simple. Trading is so simple, guys. I don't know how. No, I do know how. I know how people can still lose in this game, but it's like once you understand the market, it's actually pretty simple. It all comes down to you, your mind, and your risk management. But understanding the market is super easy, actually. But, you know, that's probably just me because I've been trading since 4 years and there has not been one day where I don't look at the charts. That's how dedicated I am. Even when I was working as a fitness trainer and we weren't even allowed to have phones, but I sneaked the phone into my job and just went to the bathroom, put alarms, and started taking trades during my shift. That's how dedicated I was. Obviously, I was losing because I wasn't focused, but nevertheless, right, I was dedicated. That's the point of the story. Es ist wirklich simpel, du brauchst einfach die Geduld, bis das passiert, was passieren soll. Exactly, Dennis. That is the biggest point. You need the patience to wait for the thing to happen that you need to see happen before getting in on a trade. But once you see it, bro, you take it and you just rinse and repeat every day. It's the same. But it's the patience that differentiates profitable from unprofitable traders. It's literally the patience. And then also the acceptance of, for example, what am I doing here right now? Could I theoretically gotten in here at this breakout and put my stops below here and then just target random highs? Yes, I could have. But it is not according to my strategy and according to my rules because I need to wait patiently for price to come to me where I want price to be for me to get in and have a bigger R multiple. And now, based off this candle here, price could also just fly and continue rising, and hit TP, for example. And although price started flying without me, I'm fine with missing out on that trade because price never came to my area. And that's the difference. Because if I start FOMOing in and these type of positions every time, on the long term I will just end up losing because the position is just not the highest quality. Instead I will wait for the highest quality, and even if price gets down here right now, you could also just do this. Absolutely disrespect this area. Absolutely disrespect this area. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna take a trade because I'm waiting for something specific. If I don't get it, although I'm patient, if I don't get it, I'm not gonna be taking the trade. Period. Simple. Yeah, don't anticipate that something could happen, but wait for it to happen and then execute. Exactly. Yeah, it took you 6 years. Yeah, once you get there, it's definitely cool, bro. You just have to surpass all the struggles and the mistakes that you keep repeating, because every person has like a different tolerance of mistakes. Some people commit a mistake one time and they never repeat it again because that mistake hurt them so much they don't want to repeat it. Then there's other people that keep repeating the same mistake again and again. Like me, for example, I commit the same mistake 1.5 years. 1.5 years, the same mistake. Over trading, over leveraging. Those were my biggest struggles. So I would make big profits. I'd be like, yeah, I just made profit WW. But then I'd be greedy and I'm like, yo, I want to make more. So then I lost what I made previously, and then you come into the bad cycle, bad habits, blah, blah, blah. And I ended up losing and losing and losing. But once I realized my mistakes, I was like, okay, the trades I'm taking are fine. The profits I'm making are fine. And actually the losses when it comes to per trade are fine as well. The only problem is if I re-enter and I go in with a bigger position, I lose all the profits that I made. And if I enter trying to make back losses, I end up losing as well. So how can I change that? By not doing that, right? So then I have a strict rule, 2 trades per day, period. If I surpass that, I'm breaking my rules. So, right? So that's how you do that, guys. Like, you gotta commit mistakes to learn. You have to. If you don't make any mistakes, how are you supposed to learn? The important stuff, though, is take note of those mistakes. Don't ignore them and try to be like, oh yeah, I just lost this trade, whatever, I'm gonna just delete it and forget it and take the next trade and the next trade. No, document every single trade that you take. Document your thought process. Document your confidence on those trades. That will have a big impact as well. Because best believe, if you guys have taken a few trades in your life, you know that there's one trade where you feel like this, right? How can I make this bigger? There's trades where you feel like this, like, oh my god, yeah, this was the perfect entry. I feel so confident in this trade. I don't care if it ends up hitting stop loss because my stop loss placement is perfect. My TP stop loss placement is perfect. My entry is perfect. I'm trading with the trend, right? That is confidence. These are the type of trades that you want to have every time. But if you feel like sometimes there are trades where you feel like this, anxious. Oh, we just got news right now, by the way. Where you're feeling anxious, once you get in, you're already anxious. It's bad because either you're over risking, over trading, risking capital that you can't afford to lose, or you got in just gambling, breaking your rules. That's when you will feel like this. And these are the traits that will kill all the traits that you took when you were in this state of mind, right? So avoid this. Don't do this. Don't be this guy to feel unconfident in a position. If you get in on a trade and you feel unconfident immediately, close the position. Immediately. Like the moment you click on buy or sell and you feel you're kind of like nervous and sweating and shit, and you see the numbers fluctuate, I don't care if you close in a small loss and a small W or a break even, just close this shit out, readjust your position size, wait for a better entry confirmation, and then go from there, right? So that's just me spilling reality here. Was einem auch das Genick bricht, ist, wenn man in 20 Assets unterwegs sein möchte. Yeah, Tim. That's another great speech here of you are looking to trade and you want to look for high probability setups. The thing is that the market offers high probability setups almost the entire day. But if you are switching between 10,000 pairs and you're like, yo, this one is doing this one is doing this, oh, this is bullish, oh, this is bearish, oh, this is consolidating, oh, this one I want to buy, oh, this one I also want to buy, and then this one I want to sell, and then this, right? No. Focus on one, max 2 pairs. That's it. If one pair is consolidating, look at the other pair. You just want to have it as a backup pair. And that's it. Because if you look at 20 pairs, you're going to miss out on A+ setups on all of them. Because you keep switching and missing the best entries. Yo, we're getting a pop here. I think it was, yeah, it was negative for USD, so that's why we're seeing bullish impact on gold here. Unfortunately, we never got into our area of interest, so I'm still gonna wait here. That's the patience game right now. It is what it is. Yeah, guys, don't be Carl. Carl is a gambler. I heard the gambling. Carl, you should like start a trading gambling program on how to make money gambling and trading. I think that would be very entertaining. How many trades you took today, Carl? Be honest. Be honest. Guys, if you're new in the chat and you don't know Carl, Carl was one of my VIP members, and he was like the biggest gambler ever. He took how many trades per day? Like 30 or 40 trades. And he ended up being profitable at the end of the day, but still, that's gamble mentality. Don't be a Carl. Don't be like Carl, guys. Just 4? Okay, 4 is still in the good range. As long as it's not 2 digits, you're chilling. But yeah, guys, don't gamble. I know there's a lot of people saying, yo, you know, trading is gambling, but it's not. It's a probabilistic, not probabilistic. Yeah, I mean, it's a probabilistic strategic approach to theoretically flipping a coin, because you're basically buying or selling, but you are increasing your probabilities by adding confluences or adding reasons on top of that, because typically you have the 50 and 50% chance of winning or losing, because you're just buying or selling. It's 2 directions, so theoretically it's 50-50. But how can you increase the probability to be in your favor? Let's say you can increase it by trading with the trend. So you're trading with trend, and let's say trading with the trend increases your probability by 10%. So let's put this here, 10%. So now, by trading with the trend, you are increasing your 50-50 to a 60-40 instead. Because now you have 10% on one side because you're trading with the trend, and 40% on the other side. And then you can just continue doing that, right? You're like, okay, waiting for a breakout structure into the direction that you're looking to take. So if it's a breakout structure to the upside, you are now again increasing, let's say, by 5%. Right? So now on this side, you have a probability of 65% compared to 35 on this side to win or lose. So that's why trading overall, if you have reasons to get in on the trades and you wait for these reasons and you wait for your entry confirmations and everything to line up, you are already increasing your probabilities. And in that way, it's not a gamble anymore if you have your reasons to get in on trades. So that's why it's so important to have a plan and have reasons to get in. Gonna wreck the country. Car for president. Yo, he's gonna turn every store into a gambling store. Best believe. Preismanipulation bei Gold. Positive delta. Yeah, so you think it's gonna continue rising after a pullback or what? Because positive delta means buys. Carl's a legend. I was like, Carl, do you even learn something in my streams, or do you just mute me and then just take your gamble trades? I don't know what he does. But I love it. It's fun. It's fun. Waiting for your signals. For my call out? You're waiting for my call out on stream? But yeah, I want to look at the footprint charts, man. I want to dive a little deeper into that. Because footprint charts are literally a cheat code in trading. I just haven't had the time to set it all up and stuff. But I think I should take the time to set it up because it just increases the probabilities as well. Man, price just keeps going without us, bro. What is this price action? Please just pull back gold. Yeah, just waiting. Yeah, like on top of the 20 trades Carl already took, he's just waiting for me to give a call out and be like, yeah, I'm in buys here. So we can full port it. Straight up full port this shit. Yeah, Ibrahim. I know. Ich schwöre, Footprints ist eigentlich ein Cheatcode, Digga. Das ist literally ein Cheatcode. Wie lang tradest du schon mit Footprints? Bruh. Price is breaking out. I mean, there's still a possibility of coming for a steeper pulley here. Maybe later today, though. Since December? Nice. So pretty fresh. Yeah, it's how many people are selling and buying, and then the delta is basically the combination of buyers and sellers in one candle. And the volume of that basically. If the delta is positive, it's that there's more buyers in that candle itself. And ideally you want to look at the delta when prices at your major price action areas. For example, here you want to see how the delta reacts here. You want to see how it reacts here, and you want to see if there's enough buyers, passive and active buyers here, or sellers, and then if it's absorbing the orders or if it's just breaking and stuff like that. It's very interesting. It's definitely just knowing and reading delta and footprint charts is you're just increasing your win rate by doing that. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just doing what you're doing better than you're already doing. So imagine me, I can read price action just based off how the candlesticks form. I can read that. I understand what is happening. I understand why this candle closed like this. I understand why this candle closed like this, why this candle closed like this. I understand all of this. Now imagine on top of that, you have the numbers and the real-time orders that created that candlestick, bro. You're like mega mind at that point. So I will get there. I don't have anything against increasing my win rate. You said earlier, but it's not enough. No, you definitely have to combine it. I'm fighting with your USD. What's your USD doing? Oh, it's still looking juicy, bro. It's looking... I mean, that 15 is deadly if it closes like that, but it's above 344. As long as it holds above this area, bro, you're chilling, actually. It's just coming for pullback right now, but I think it might actually come all the way, you know, back down in this area, but if it can hold, then you will see it pop out, very likely. Especially if in the next 2 hours or 3 hours this candle closes above this white line, then the next one might come for pullback, and then tomorrow you might see it pull all the way up into this area. But if it closes below here and leaves a huge wick to the upside, rejects the EMA and closes below this white line, then it might switch bearish again. It might. So that's why it's like important to just observe price as it's forming and react accordingly. Yeah, gold does need time today. Yeah, gold is not really looking like it's a friend of ours today. This guy or girl, whatever, is doing their own shit. US 30. Let's look at US 30. Oh. Bro, honestly, I wouldn't want to be in this shit. If you're in this shit, I feel for you, bro. Because, this is also what you see in the stores. On the products. This is a barcode. This is a barcode. Right? You can literally scan this. I wouldn't want to be in this position here. It's so choppy. So it's bad. Now it's bad. That's all I'm gonna say. But looking at the higher time frames, right? Let's not just focus on the 5-minute here. We did fill the gap, so that's good. We came back below EMA, so we might see continuation to the downside, actually. But I wouldn't want to be trading this, bro. This is bad. This is like disgusting price action. I can't even, like, it's so disgusting. I can't even tell you what my bias would be at this point. That's how disgusting it is. But just, you know, based off the minor trend right now, you know, you could say, okay, we're kind of moving upwards. But it's still ugly. You know. Like, if you're in a position now, it's like I said, like, good luck. Whatever you're in, I don't care if it sells or buys, good luck. Let's go back to gold. This is way nicer. I'm searching, go to the low. Oh, you're searching lows on Euro? Wait, you're in sells or buys? Wait, you're in sells. Just type sells or buys so I understand what position you're in, bro. Oh, you're in sells. Wow, okay. That's very interesting. So I'm guessing you took the sells based off wait, let me try to understand you, Tony. So you took sells maybe based off this area here? Or did you take sells here and didn't have a stop loss? Because looking at the high time frames, especially after that daily time frame candle closure with the huge wick to the downside, closing back up, I wouldn't have sold into this. But that's just me personally. I don't want to. Price could also just go down, and I really hope that since I'm not in this position, I don't really care what Euro USD does. I hope for you it goes down. But just looking at price action right now, it's pretty bullish if you ask me. Because you know, we came up higher low here. Breakout, higher high, higher low, higher high. So these microstructure is bullish. High and lows. After touching high, I'm searching lows. Is that your strategy? Aha, I see. Okay, so you basically touch the high and now you're looking for the lows here to be taken, or for price at least come back down here. That's a very interesting strategy, honestly. And like I said earlier, if it works for you, that's all that matters, bro. Because for every seller there has to be a buyer, and for every buyer there has to be a seller. So whenever people see sells, there's other people that see buys, and the other way around. At the end of the day, that's the only way how markets can actually move. If everyone has a different perspective. Otherwise, market would just rally up or just dump down the entire time if all the humans on Earth were on the same page. Always stop loss and later protection. When there's no manipulation, the highest I go to the lows. Yeah, bro. I mean, it sounds like a very interesting strategy. But I mean, you've been killing it, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters, bro. Yeah, gold is messing around today. It's extremely slow. Like, even like to the upside, it's taking forever. It just moved what, like since it's back here. Yeah, it just moved like 27 pips, maybe 40 in the last 20 minutes. We don't want to see this. I kind of want to see this type of price action here, but I think it's already a little too late. But let's see. I'll still be around. I'll still be around for a little while here. But I'm getting hungry, guys. You know I always get hungry on stream, bro. I'm gonna make me some pizza. Pizza. Yeah, the market is strange. It is. It's weird. Like, sometimes when I come into the and I look at the charts, I feel like, oh, today is a good day, and then it ends up being a good day. And then there's other days where the market just behaves weird, and then the trades I take are weird, and then the entire day is weird. I don't know. I can't even explain it. But that also has a lot to do with what I talked earlier about the confidence and unconfidence. Like, immediately once you get in a trade, you already feel one of these emotions. And based off what you feel, that's also how it ends up being, like, the result. And I could be in this state in the first trade, but once I hit stop loss, or maybe I broke a rule or whatever, I could very quick switch from this state to this state here, and then take a trade in this state already, and then this trade would just cause, you know, the circle of bad habits, if that makes sense. So that's also why the first trade that you take on the day is the most thoughtful and the most high probability trade, because you waited patiently for your setup. Any trade that you take after having a loss or after having a win is already influenced by the first result. So it's not the 100% honest, clear stated mind trade. Evan always hungry on stream. Anyways, it's always good to feed the body that works the money. Yeah, bro. Dude, I don't know. I'm just like, oh, bro, I love food. I have my waffles here, but they're just like, it's like rice waffle. But it's like eating air. It's not really filling me. I don't want to ASMR you guys too much. That got fished out of retailer. So you think it's gonna sell off here? Or what is your prediction? To fish everyone in and fool everyone in into buys and then absolutely melting? Or to fool everyone in into sells and then absolutely flying? What is it gonna be? I mean, yeah, bro, like, look, retail traders, they'd be like, we just broke structure to the upside, this is my breakout structure, I have my stop loss below this low, and then I target infinite highs that I don't know how far price can get to. Well, bro, you are in drawdown now, you're fucked. Because what is this area to take trades from? What is this? I mean, it might, like, don't mind me, it might reject and break out, yeah, and maybe. And that will be fulfilling every retail trader's wet dreams. The dragon strategy? You want me to come with a dragon or with a dinosaur? Because I never heard of no dragon, bro. With me, only the dinosaur setup is the only true setup. And right now, the dinosaur's neck is long as fuck. Look at this dinosaur, guys. Wait. Wait, let me see how I could... Yo, yeah, his neck be going crazy. Watch this. This dinosaur's head. And then this is his neck. Bro. Bro never skipped neck day. A bow. And then here's his bag. And then... Bro, this looks like something else. I absolutely apologize for this looking so weird. But, let's continue. So, these are his baby legs, bro. Because his neck be too strong. Then a baby tail. Of course, he has 4 legs. We don't want him, like, fold. And look at his neck extension, y'all. This dino going absolutely crazy. And, yeah, I mean, all my OGs in the stream, all my ex-VIP members, you already know the game. Dino is always hungry. He comes right after me. We are both always hungry. So this dino reflects my reality. And he's happy though. He's happy, but he's hungry. And he typically finds food. Like the fastest food, aka fast food he finds, is in the minor area. So here he will find a McDonald's burger. Not so healthy dino. You gotta decide if you want to stick with this and overextend your huge ass neck more, or you want to come for the healthy food, which is salad down here, right? So he basically comes, picks up the salad, and then extends way more because he just had healthy food instead of unhealthy food. And that is a dino strategy, guys. Thank you for your attention. That is learning to trade with Evan. That's how it goes. Oh, yeah, bro. The magnet and the hammer, bro. Fags. Yeah, let's do this. So there's also another strategy that works every time. I've been trying this out for the last 20 years. It works wonders. It starts with a hammer and a magnet. And the hammer. Where the fuck is the hammer, bro? Where you at, dude? Show yourself. Okay, we got it. Okay, so this is the hammer strategy. We have this hammer. And if you want price to go down, what you can actually do is just do this. Like the entire time. It works every time, guys. Try it out. You just hammer this shit. Boom, 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 boom. Look, you hammer price down. It's about to go down, right? It's about to hit the hammer. Look at this. Look, it's gonna work. You see this? Guys. It works. And then, to increase the hammer strength, we add this magic tool that you can find on TradingView. Is like the most magic tool that you guys can use. Where is it though? Where? Oh, here. Yeah. The magic tool. This is the magnet. So now we have the magnet pulling price down into our area of interest, and we have the hammer smacking the shit out of price. And now we have two powers working with each other in your favor. Okay, I think I lost it, guys. I think I was too deep into this shit, bro. Oh my god. It does work though. No, I lost. I'm losing my shit, guys. It's because I'm so hungry. Like, I'm starving. And when I start to starve, my brain just makes weird stuff. Yeah, I was going crazy for a second. Oh shit. I don't even care though. At this point, for me, nothing is really embarrassing, honestly. Nothing is embarrassing anymore. But one day when I rewatch my streams, I think I'm gonna cringe the fuck out. I think I'm gonna cringe a lot. But at least I hope I can make some of you laugh. If I did make some of you laugh, I fulfilled my for today. If I managed to do that. Lad das Video nicht hoch. Bro, Slacky just joined. Slacky's like, what the fuck is happening? Yo, Slacky, I'm so sorry. I just lost it for a second because I'm hungry. But we're back to being serious because at the end of the day, we're here to make money. We're not here to lose our minds on stream. Show that to your great-grandchildren. Please don't. Yo, I think I'm gonna, like, delete the stream later today. Nah, I'm kidding. Using the hammer strategy. Welcome to the fam. Yeah, guys, you could go ahead and try it out. Let's see, guys, because we have, yeah, it's 4:30, bro. I'll probably be on like another 15 or so. See if we can see something. If not, then yeah, you know, it is what it is for today. I'm definitely gonna put an alarm here though at 28:36. So that's also something I would definitely recommend you guys if you don't use that before. Use alarms. Wait for price to come to you. Don't try to chase price. Wait for price to come to you, guys. Easy peasy. And then just call this buy zone. So once price taps into it, I get an alarm, and then I look if I get an entry, and if I get, then I take it, and if I don't, I don't, and then yeah, that's the only area I'll place an alarm. Yo, I'm hungry. Guys, if you had to choose one pizza flavor, what pizza would you choose? Yo, what's up, Patty? You came in at the right time. Do not rewatch the stream like 5 minutes ago. It's just crazy cringy. Pepperoni. Bro's going with the classic pepperoni. Pino is going with prosciutto with fungi. What is prosciutto? Oh, the Diablo, Tony? Oh, I feel that, bro. Is there any Hawaii in the chat? Be honest with yourself. Is there any Hawaiier in the chat right now? Quattro formaggi, yeah, the 4 cheese. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Hawaii is also nice. Yeah, I'm just, honestly, guys, I just want to... You're the Hawaii pizza, Dennis? No, I'm asking because actually I don't judge you, bro, because I feel it as well. I just wanted to see who was on the same page as me, so you know, that's why I ask. Bro, the Hawaii pizza is gas. It's good. It's actually good. Hawaii schnitzel? Hawaii schnitzel pizza. Yeah, bro. I knew it. Yeah, I think by the looks you could already tell I'm a Hawaii type shit. Oh, sorry. Hawaii pizza type guy. But I also really like pepperoni and the Diablo. Oh, the Diablo. I think it's called Diablo, right? Not Diablo. Yeah, the Diablo pizza is also juice. Eat Hawaii pizza for good trades, bro. I'm about to smash a pizza, I swear. I don't have a Hawaii here. I do have a... Yeah, it's like a boring tomato. No, not tomato. Mozzarella pizza. But I'm about to smash a pizza because I'm hungry, bro. And Gold is really not... Gold is ignoring our feelings today. Bro, NASA 100 is going crazy, actually. Bruh. Yeah, and DXY just keeps melting, bro. So if this keeps melting, gold just keeps going up without a pullback. GU flying. Gold flying. Everybody's flying. Barbecue chicken with pineapple, bro. Oh my god. Oh, that sounds so good. I love barbecue. And imagine with a cheese cheese, cheese crust. Yeah, a cheesy crust from, what's that pizza store called? Pizza Hut. From Pizza Hut, they have like this cheese crust where they have like cheese in the crust, and then with a barbecue, and then with a pineapple, and then with like, oh my god, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm just. We're making him. Yeah, you guys are making me so hungry. The data today is so bad for DXY at the final. Only wait for reversal. Yeah, bro. I think yesterday there were also like some weird news where Trump like said something weird, and then the entire crypto market crashed, and the US dollar crashed. So that was yesterday. Let's look at the DXY. So here, yesterday, this crash. Wait, which one was it? Monday. Yeah, this one. So this crash started, although we didn't have news at that time, and it turns out that Mr. Trump said something bad. He made a bad decision. I don't know which one it was. Let me actually Google this right now real quick. But it was bad, and since then, US dollar is losing value because I think there's a lot of countries jumping off supporting the US. So let's see, Trump news. Yeah, so I'm just seeing like he wants to do something with the Ukraine and exchange goods. Trump is threatening EU. Yeah, it's not looking good. It is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. And then I had Trump coin. I sold this shit. I sold it at break even, bro. I was up at a point. I was up maybe, I don't know how much percent, like 100 and something percent. And I sold out at break even because the shit's just dumping, and Trump is really not doing anything good right now. So it's just, I think it's just gonna continue dumping, bro. No trader, why, Patty? Why did you go back? I told you not to rewatch the stream because it just gets worse and worse, bro. I told you. The first thing you do is skip back in the stream, bro. You're crazy. Lagging? Or is that just my Wi-Fi here? I don't know. Chick med Hollandaise sauce? Yeah, sounds good. Don't open the mouth, Trump. Yeah, increase import duties. Yeah, that was that. 10% tariff on China. Yeah, bro, this dude is going crazy. Once and for all. Does pineapple belong on pizza or not? Guys, type a chat. Type a 1 in the chat if you think that pineapple belongs on pizza, and type a 2 if you don't believe that it belongs in a pizza. I will really reveal my thoughts on that on the chat, in the chat right now. My reveal, you see it in the chat right now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, the vote right now is like 50-50 almost. Cosmin says never. Now says no. And the rest of the people are saying yeah. Yeah, I don't like, honestly guys, I like the combination of sweet and salty in like one. I don't know. It's good. I like it. Or maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know. Maybe I'm really just hungry. Yo. That is crazy. Aloha Burger? Oh, I think I know what you mean. I've never tried it though, but I think I know what you mean. It's let me see if I could draw that. It's like a ring covered, like it's a pineapple ring, but covered in like the crust type shit, right? And then you probably have like a meat patty as well. Sorry, patty, you're meat right now. And then you have the bread and the burger. Is that? Sweet and sour chicken? Yeah, I tried those. I tried the Korean chicken. Oof. Delicious. Yeah, Pinoy, I know I'm correct with the pineapple. Yeah, I definitely want to try that though. Definitely. Wait, let me answer. Dumping, guys. We are seeing some movement. Wait, what the fuck? We are seeing some movement. Finally. Time is fine, but it's also just like a little bit late. It's like yesterday. Yeah, let's hammer this shit up. Let's hammer this shit up, guys. Come on. Keep going. Not too far, though. It's working. This might be the new strategy. This might be it. Let's keep hammering into this. Let's make it a little smaller of a hammer here, so it's a little more precise. Let me remove this. Oh my god, we're about to hit it. We're about to hit my zone. But it's already so late in session. I don't like that because price might just start consolidating again. Wow, that is a crazy 5-minute candle. And we hit my alarm. Oh my god, we're back in the game. We're back in the game. Now I want to see a rejection. Yeah, I just want to see a rejection. Ideally though, kind of like a pullback down here wouldn't be bad either. So now I'm gonna have to wait 5 minutes and see what price would like to do. Yo, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put a pizza in the oven. Wait, does it make sense to do that now? No, it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here for the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna ask my girl actually to do that. You just ordered pizza with Uber Eats? Bro, I got pizza here in the fridge. So I'm first gonna eat that and then maybe order. But here in Dresden there's like not so many good restaurants. We only have one good Indian restaurant. But besides that, you talking about pizza, so you had to order. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you got influenced by the juicy pizza talk. I know I also got influenced for sure, Ski. So I'm really looking forward to a juicy pizza right now. Alright, it is looking good, guys. So we have 3 minutes. And we approached the 15-minute fair value gap and the 5-minute at the same time, right? It's the same one. So ideally we want to see this 15-minute close ideally above the white line and above the fair value gap for us to potentially look to take it long. If it closes below it, I'm gonna hold off and wait for price to pull back here. So that's interesting to see how this next 2 minutes close here. Let's say it closes with a bullish. Oops, that's not the direction I want it. Let's say it closes with a hammer candle. Then a possible setup will be something like this here, 2.4 approximately. In Hamburg, it's all over the place. Yeah, I know for sure that there you have like a lot of restaurants, just like in Berlin. But here in Dresden, it's a little. So my girl put a pizza in the oven. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. 13 minutes. Yo, this is why we wait. We're coming down into Juicylandia. Dinosaur is kind of rejecting the cheeseburger from McDonald's right now. It is looking like it wants to target salad instead, which at the end of the day is actually better for us. If it can reject here, then we have the target range up here, so that's a 4.6. Possible. We gotta wait though. The momentum, wouldn't it be trying to catch a falling knife? Yeah, we have to wait for the momentum to slow down 100%. Like 100% it has to slow down. Right now we are very much bearish still. So ideally, I want to see price right now, for example, close like the next candle to close bullish up here, maybe even also leave a wick to the downside by closing bullish, because in that way it will indicate that the selling volume is slowing down and the buying volume is taking back over. Based off that, I will feel confident taking buys, right? Now the same thing, if price just keeps melting here, I want to see it slow down and form smaller and smaller candles and leave wick after wick after wick so I can feel more comfortable taking a trade. Based off this wick here, this could be the first possible entry, but this is more considered an aggressive entry because it's still a bearish candle and the wick to the upside is the same size like the wick to the downside. Instead, I want to see a wick to the downside being bigger. So for example, if we get a push down here right now, I want to see it close like that, but then the body close smaller like this, right? Leaving a wick to the downside but the body closure above. That's when I would like to get in on buys, because then I will see that the buyers are taking control back over. Same thing here, if this candle bullish engulfs this one, that will also be my signal here. So now it's just a waiting game. Also keeping in mind that it's fairly late in session as well. Typically I don't like taking trades after 5. So let's see. And also obviously looking at the high time frames here. We have the 30-minute closing in 13 minutes. We have the 1 hour closing in 13 minutes as well. So whatever this 1 hour candle does, we don't want it to close below this 1 hour low here. Otherwise, the probability of price pulling all the way back into 28, 23 is very high. And I don't really want to participate in this sell. So, you know, gonna have to wait and see. Ideally also, you know, it could kind of tap into the EMA, give us a little more confidence. The last time it tapped into it was here at 1 p.m. So if we could tap into it again at 5, that would be pretty juicy. So I hope that kind of covered your question. Let's see how this how this candle forms here. It's gonna be very critical. We have the first closure below EMA on the 3-minute time frame. If it could close back above, rejecting, this will be the first entry signal. But on the 3-minute, I consider it a little too aggressive, so I don't really like taking entries on the 3-minute time frame. But if this candle now closes above EMA and closes bullish, rejecting the downside, that is the first possible confirmation of us feeling more confident in taking buys based off a 5-minute bullish engulfing right here that is currently forming. Now, depending on if this candle closes like that and where it closes, we'll have to calculate and see if the R multiple would make sense by that time when the candle closes. So the safest stop will be below the rejection candles, and ideally, you know, want to have a 2R multiple up into previous all-time highs. So the candle has to close like right around here, and with a target of a 2R for me to be interested in taking this trade. We also have this imbalance here on the 5-minute, which is a huge one right here. So the probability of filling this is very high as well. And then the possibility of rejecting in this area and coming back down is also possible. So if we're looking to take buys, you know, this ultimately could be the main target at a 1.4 approximately. 1 minute to go. I want to see this bullish engulf the previous candle. If it does, I will give it a shot, but I will get in with, yeah, I like this 3-minute closure here. I will get in with, like, honestly, half a risk here because it's so late in session. I'm going to be risking 500 to make 1K, approximately. $40 seconds. I don't want it to close too far away. But it's rejecting nicely here right now on the 1 minute, 3 minute also flip bullish. 15 did not close outside of the fair value gap. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot here at the bullish engulfing candle. Wait. I'm still observing here. Can we get a tab? Alright, I'm in here. Okay, so I got it right around here-ish. And then my stop like right below this lows, honestly. Like I want to get out fairly quick if price decides to just disrespect this area. And I got in with a really small position because it's already that late in session as well. So that was the entry. Rejection of the fair value gap. I don't like that we didn't really tap into the EMA though. I would have liked for price to create a steeper pullback, push into the EMA and then push out. But I'll take it, right? I'll take what I get here. There's definitely still the possibility of coming down, breaking these lows, coming all the way into the major 1 hour zone and then bouncing. So if that should happen, I don't know by what time that could happen. If it's like, if it happens in the next few 5-15 minutes and we reject down here and give another nice rejection candle like we did down here, or bullish like this one, I might look to re-enter on buys, but again with a 0.5 risk. But on the other hand, it's like, it's so late in session, I'm like, right, it's like we'll see. Yeah, I just really don't like that it's already that late, bro. It's probably gonna start chopping around. So ideally for this, I want to be I want price to show me really quick if I'm wrong or if I'm right. I don't want it to start like, right? So I either want it to just stop me out immediately and show me, yo, you're wrong, I'm still not done pulling back, or just, you know, hit TP fairly quick and then just I will probably go to get out at TP1. I just hope that the price action is quick today. I don't care in what direction, I just hope it's quick. So we took this setup based off dinosaur eating burger instead of the salad. So knowing that the burger is a little lower probability than the salad down here, right? So that's why I took the trade according to this risk and not according to this risk here. And what also influenced me entering with half a risk is the time. It's already pretty late in session. Typically by this time price just starts chopping. Sometimes we have luck and price just, you know, has some volume, but it also might just start barcoding. So that's basically how you guys can also adjust your risk. It's like, ask yourself, what time frame, like what time do we have? Is it late in session? Is it early in session? Ask yourself, what area am I taking the trade based off? Is this a high probability or a medium probability area? Like this one is a medium probability area. Ask yourself, what entry signal did I wait for? Was it a rejection candle or a bullish engulfing? In this case, it was 2 rejections and a bullish engulfing. So it's a little bit of a higher probability, right, in this area. And then according to all these questions, you can then determine how much you will risk. Will you risk 1%, 2%? Will you risk 0.5, 0.75, right? You can just adjust your risk according to these questions that you answer yourself. That's how I do it. Like, yes, I could have entered with 1% here, I could have entered with 2%, but it's just like, I know that all these questions I ask myself, I'm not really in the favor of me risking that much on this trade right now, because it's already, right? What is the EMA setting? The EMA is the 50 EMA. And I use it, I basically use it on all time frames, but for the best entries, I like when price just, you know, bounces off of it on the 5 minute. For example, down here, I would like to take this trade here, this trade here, this one here. This would have been super juicy. This breakout out of the EMA and breakout structure to the upside, that's what I like to see. So typically I use it on the 5. But you can also use it on high time frames to just determine the overall trend. I hope that the 30-minute closes like that. If it does, that's a pretty nice closure. Oh, my pizza, guys. I gotta go pick up my pizza. I hope I don't come back to a stop loss. I'll be right back. Yo, we're about to smack stop loss. No. Now we're chilling. Like, my position is so small. I really don't care. And it's already that late in session, so I'm personally, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. It's most likely gonna stop me out here. Yeah. Wait, I'm still in. Oh my god, what? It did hit here. It did not hit on my account yet. Well, most likely if we start bringing that low again, I'm out. It missed by like a mini pip, bro. Yo, I'm still in. Yo. I had my stop like right there. But yeah, it's probably gonna stop me out here. So whatever, guys. What I was saying, we might get a rejection out of the EMA. Yeah, now I'm out officially. So we might get a rejection here or down here, and then honestly, for me personally, it's already a little too late for me to be looking for any trades. But if you guys are still, you know, actively trading, you could be waiting for something like this where you get a rejection down here and then wait for a shift in market structure on the 5-minute time frame and then get in on the breakout structure or get in on a pullback and then try to take the buys up. Until you don't get that, this market structure has officially, with this closure here, if it closed below these lows here, it has officially shifted to a bearish market structure. Created a lower high, and now with this candle, if it closes below, it will be creating a lower low. So you don't want to buy into this. You ideally want to wait for that shift in market structure for you to take longs back up. If this candle closes below, it could also close rejecting back above this area and then kind of create like a double bottom where one could possibly look to re-enter, but like I said, it's a little too late. So I'm personally probably just gonna hop off, and we'll be back. I'll be back on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday, guys. Wow, yeah, look at it. Tap into EMA and then immediately reject. I might re-enter into this shit. Gamble mentality, you know what I mean? Nah, I'll be honest, if it rejects super nicely, one could possibly look to re-enter. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I have to eat first to make better decisions. Take care, guys. I'll see you on Thursday. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And anyone interested in high quality signals, we ended up today with another W in the signals, which is crazy. Click the link in the description and join today. And anyone that wants to join the free Discord, you can also find the link in the description. I added it today for you guys, so you could go ahead and join there for free as well. And that's it for me today, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Peace out.